motherfuckers. It's the Real Ass Podcast. It's your boy, Louis J. Gomez.
Where's Rattlesnake, Real Ass Dude, Ultimate Minority, Joan Jett of Comedy. I got a lot of names.
International superstar Zach D'Amico.
How you doing, buddy?
He's funny. He's a psycho. He's a real ass dude.
I was double teaming this chick with her husband. Now he's selling coke in heaven.
Are you fucking ready, motherfuckers?
It's the only real podcast left out there.
36, 24, 36.
Girl walking down the street, just the kind of girl that I'd like to be. It ain't her hair, her clothes, her feet, something much more discreet. I ain't alive, baby, I ain't proud. I just want what I'm not allowed. Move on up and help myself do a world of good for my mental health. 36, 24, 36, something's broken, it needs to be fixed. I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm getting
One of the best live shows I'd ever seen in my entire life was the Violent Femmes at Irving Plaza. A few hundred people in the crowd. This is one of their lesser known songs. Everyone likes Blister in the Sun. That's it's fun. But they did some fucking cool, funky, like bluegrassy rock song. It was like rock and roll meets like fucking, I don't even know the way to describe them. They're pretty unique, especially for the time. You know, they were around like the 80s and early 90s. Love the Violent Femmes, though. Guys, welcome to the show. I don't know why we're starting off like we're a music fucking history show today, but fuck me. You know, why not? Welcome to the show, guys. Real Ass Podcast, Wednesday morning. It's, we're live here. West Coast drivers, hope you guys are having a nice commute to work right now. Everyone in New York, hope you're enjoying your mid-morning. We have an amazing show planned today. As always, I have my co-host, my partner in crime, international superstar Zach D'Amico is here.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
What's up, doggy? How you feeling?
I'm all right. Getting over a little sickness.
What happened?
I think I got whatever you had the other day. You were run down the other day?
My like one-day flu?
Yeah, I think I had that. I'm just getting over it now.
Yeah, sorry. I apologize if I gave it to you.
Hey, you told me before we made out.
It's true. That is very true. Also in studio, two amazing guests, as always, and we're going back to the roots here. We have two white men, and I think they're two proud white men, which is actually a really good thing, which I like that. I like guys,
I don't know about you.
Yeah, I like guys who are proud of their whiteness, and you should be proud of who you are and what makes you up, okay? Mike Recine joins the show. Hey. What up, kiddo?
How's it going?
Chilling, man. And Shane Gillis is back on the show.
Yes, dude.
What up, baby boy?
Yes. What up, Billy McCusker? What up, Bull? Dude, the McCuskers are coming at your fucking
Cuskies are upset.
Dude.
I went onto your subreddit.
They're coming after you.
Pull up the Matt and Shane Secret Podcast subreddit. They're not happy with me.
They really don't like it.
They're not. I don't know exactly what happened. I feel like I'm, shining a light on you guys. I'm giving you guys some fucking some fans, some fucking love. You talk about how funny you guys are all the time. I don't really understand what the the need to make a beef between me and Scotty McCusker, but I will beat the fuck.
Billy McCusker would lay you the fuck out.
I will beat the
Matt has no problem with you. Matt doesn't talk shit at all. It's just his brother Billy.
Oh, his brother Billy.
His younger brother.
Okay, I do see. Matt's cool. Matt's actually cool.
Matt's cool.
Even though Matt existed.
Billy's a trash man. He'll fucking get you.
Yeah, like Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
He's literally a trash man.
Yeah.
He'll come down. He'll rain down.
Pull up the subreddit. They're not
Billy
happy
would
with
fuck
me.
you up.
They're not happy with me, Shannon. I don't know exactly.
I actually just deleted the subreddit.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. My subreddit, I deleted.
Your personal
my Reddit. I deleted Reddit
account.
Yeah.
Why?
They just finally started turning on me.
You pussy. Who cares?
I care. That's why I deleted it.
No.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
What
I don't care like 90% of the time, but I don't want to get online and be like, "Yo, Shane's girlfriend's a slut," and be like, all right, gotta delete. Or like, "Yo, Shane's
don't listen to the
fucking
podcast."
retard." Yeah, true, but still, like.
Is that what but these are people that don't know you and don't know her. They're just literally typing words into a page.
I understand, but it used to be fun when it was just our listeners.
Yeah.
Then we started getting Legion of Skanks fans, Cumtown fans, fucking $1 Million Extreme fans, O&A fans. And the subreddit just turns into a fucking
and when you're first on it, you're like, oh, this is the voice of people who are listening. And then after a while, you're just like, stop attacking my family.
It's exactly what happened.
I don't owe you anything.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, I've had people say, like, oh, Lewis's son is gay and he's going to get AIDS.
Of course.
And it's literally, they're just words. They're just.
That was a parent-teacher conference.
But you know what I'm saying? Like they're just fingers typing into a keyboard.
I understand exactly
there's no
what
actual
it is. I understand
weight
what it is.
to anything.
Yes.
But you kind of have to treat podcast listeners the way like Hillary Clinton treats like regular people. You have to look down on them a little bit.
A little bit, you think so?
Yeah, they're a little bit beneath you.
I mean, look, in the grand scheme of things, what is this? What are you looking at right now? Oh, this is the subreddit.
I'm just scrolling.
Here, go to the.
This is your show?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, maybe.
No, it's all very supportive.
Why don't you type in Gomez
No,
and then
just keep
search their
scrolling down.
subreddit?
You'll see it. It's not that. There was a good meme Billy.
Yeah,
made.
just search Gomez on their subreddit specifically, and it'll show you. But yeah, they've been posting stuff, and
how great would it be if nothing comes up because every post was Shane?
Let's see.
I just did a control F for Gomez and nothing came up.
No, search into the search
very
bar,
close.
Shannon. Are you fucking retarded?
Just scroll down.
All you have to do is go to the top of that fucking Reddit. There we go. Look at that. Who the hell is Louis Gomez? Louis J. Gomez. I have no doubt our warrior Monk McCusker would destroy him in a fight, but who is he and why are they supposed to fight? Is this some Philly shit? Then some guy wrote, Louise Gomez is what you get when you pour Mountain Dew on a good Charlotte poster and leave it out in the sun. McCuskey in one via oil check. I guess some of your fans are unhappy with me. Yeah, they don't like me. Why don't they like me? What do you think? What do you think the issue is?
I don't know. You're fucking arrogant. You know?
Yeah.
You're a dickhead. A lot of people don't like you. Most people don't like you that encounter you.
You're uneducated.
You're uneducated, yeah.
And,
pretentious.
You don't reimburse for parking.
I think Mountain Dew is too nice of a brand. I think it's like Mountain Lightning, like the Walmart brand.
Yeah, like an RC Cola version of whatever Mountain Dew is.
Mountain Mist.
Yeah, some sort of. Not even that. I don't think it's carbonated. It's more like quarter water.
Okay.
It's like a green quarter. Like not even the ones that are good. Not even the ones that people like. But like a green quarter water. Here's the truth. Okay. Matt and Shane, Secret Podcast fans. You're going to love me.
I tell
They
them.
will.
I tell them.
It's inevitable.
He's great.
Listen, I understand. They're right, actually. They do. You should hate me at first. If you like me at first, there's something wrong with you. That's the truth.
I loved you at first.
You did love me at first, but it's a different thing. We're comedians. I think it's you kind of get it a little bit more. You have a little bit of insight. But when you're exposed to me, I am definitely a tough pill to swallow. I'm abrasive, and I'm not really funny or smart. So those things, I understand if you're like a comedy fan or podcast listener, those are things that would be like, wow, why would anybody? But the weird thing is, you guys, and I'll call you guys all fags, all you guys that listen to the Matt and Shane Secret Podcast, I could even say that knowing that that'll probably set me back an episode or two before you like me, but it's inevitable. You fags are going to like me. What do you want me to say? It's just, there's no way around it. Kim Congdon, actually, my girlfriend, she described it best. She was like, I'm like beer. Because the first time you take a sip of beer, like, this is disgusting. Why would anybody want this? But then after a little while, you're like, this needs to be here. We can't party without it. We can't function without it.
And by the time you're 21, you're kind of over it.
Yeah, exactly. Then you move on to better, harder stuff. But right now, they're in that little bit of a honeymoon phase. What's the opposite of a honeymoon phase?
Divorce phase?
No, it's like I don't know any way to describe it. But I feel like that's kind of your fault, Shane.
Well,
you should be the same way that I bring you into this world, and I've been exposing you to people slowly but surely. And
what are you fucking talking about? You say this a lot now. He's been saying this a lot, where he's somehow responsible for anything I'm doing.
He's a kingmaker.
Yeah, I kind of am. It's me and Rogan.
Yeah.
We're the two.
Yeah.
So I feel like you should be going to your fans like, hey guys, just so you know, Louis is the fucking man. But you don't. You lean into it. You like them hating me, Shane.
I don't. I do think it's funny, but
you enjoy your fans' hatred of me. Whereas the opposite for me, I say, Shane, come on. I want you to come on the show. I want everyone to love you. I fucking say how great you are. I should come on these things all the time. So I blame you, Shane. You are the issue here.
For you,
Scotty
being unlikable?
Scotty McCusker doesn't even know me.
Your unlikability is someone else's fault.
It's kind of. I got to be honest with you.
Okay.
You could be fixing this right now. You should be going to the tell the fans how great I am. Shane, go ahead.
What?
Tell them how great I am. Go ahead. To the camera, right?
To the camera? You want me to say how good you
are?
Tell
them all the good things about me. Instead of listing all the terrible things about me, why don't you take a moment and tell your fans, they're going to see this. What do you call your fans? What is their name?
Fucking Shat Nation, dude.
Shat Nation. I love it. Look how positive I am, you fucking fags. Good.
Billy beat the fuck out of this fucking Puerto Rican pussy. He talks shit. You're actually a blue collar worker. He pretends to be a tough guy. You actually are out working right now. He's playing radio with his friends. But yeah, he's good. I like him.
It's unfair. You're right. It's unfair that Kusky has to go out and do whatever the fuck he's doing right now.
Collecting trash, that's a guy with not much to lose either.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, I get you.
Because the reality is, we've sort of put the Jimmy Martinez fight into motion here. But let's be honest about this for a minute. Does Matt really want to fight me?
No.
Matt
doesn't want to fucking do that. He's got respect for himself.
No, is he...
He's not going to play fucking dress up with his pals and go out and be like, that was... Whatever that first one was that was hard to watch because I had just met you and I just was starting to look up to you.
Right.
And then I saw that fight and I was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
So that's it. You lost all your respect for me right there. In winning a fight, I somehow lost respect from Shane.
No, Matt's got too much pride for that stuff.
Does he really? Because I feel like everyone wants to. I don't actually mind. I don't even have to do an event. The reality is, I kind of want to. I brought my son to jiu-jitsu yesterday. So I was watching him go. I was like, dude, I kind of want to fight again. So I'm just down. I will do an episode. I don't even have to go through all the fucking training. If Maddie McCusker wants to throw down, we'll just do it on an episode of Real Ass Podcast. Well, Jimmy Martinez fight will be later on. We'll do a whole thing for it.
Are you already ducking Jimmy?
I don't need. No. I'm going to do a big money fight with Jimmy Martinez. But if Maddie McCusker wants to fight, I swear to God, I have enough friends in the business of MMA where I can go get a cage. We can just live stream an episode of Real Ass Podcast. We'll do no training. We won't even do show. We'll just do it in a week because I don't have time to fucking start a whole other beef and a whole other thing. I'd rather just get it out of the way and have us be friends. Because it's the way that I was when I was a kid. When I was 14 years old, me and a buddy, me and a guy would get into a fist fight behind ShopRite. And guess what? Afterwards, you know what we would do? We'd kiss. Deeply. We'd passionately make out with each other.
Go back to pushing carts with the other retards?
Exactly. That's what I would do. And I feel like
Gomez, Mongo, get over here.
Me and McCusker need to just kind of get this fight out of the way so we can just be friends. I've invited him on the podcast multiple times. The problem with
I'm trying to get him to come up.
He big dogs me every time. We try to get him to come on the show. I try to expose the audience to him. I have a massive, massive, massive following. Massive. Mm-hmm. There are hundreds of thousands of people that listen to this show.
Is that can't be true.
Hundreds of thousands of people.
You do not get hundreds of thousands.
Tens of thousands of people. Tens of thousands. No, that's more than 10,000.
Yeah, you've never lied to me, so.
Yeah.
Has he lied to you?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'm not a liar.
I don't know.
I'm a liar.
I don't think you're like a sales guy.
That's
you probably exaggerate stuff and
It's not lying, it's massaging the truth.
Right.
I don't know. I don't first of all, I would never lie to make sales.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not what a good sales guy does. You have to be somewhat ethical, So no, I don't think I've ever lied. I don't think I even exaggerate. I don't think I really need to. I think I have a pretty amazing life as it is. Why would I need to exaggerate anything? And I'm not sucking my own dick here. I really mean it when I say I'm talentless and stupid. I really mean that.
We really believe it.
Yeah. So, I'm not putting on a thing here. I don't even have the ability to lie.
You're very talented, Lewis.
No, I'm not.
You're amazing.
No, I'm not. I do everything okay. And I mean that. But I can do everything okay.
Yeah.
Everything. If you were to tell me to do anything in the world, I could probably, if I just put a little bit of time into it.
There's zero chance you can play basketball.
If I put the effort...
I know from your body.
Give me a basketball.
You cannot shoot a basketball.
Funzel, give me a basketball.
I bet you can't dribble. I bet you dribble.
Give me a basketball right now. Funzel, I really mean it. I don't want an image of a basketball. Why are you typing? What are you doing? What could you possibly... You cannot download a basketball. Do we have a 3D printer here? Get me a basketball, Funzella.
He's asking me if there's a where's there a basketball in the studio?
How would there be?
Go to Target on.
I want to see how fucking motivated the new intern is, Funzella, and see how long. All right, we're at 15 minutes and 6 seconds. Yeah. How long is it going to take Funzella to put a basketball in my fucking hand? Ready?
Nice.
Go. He's doing it slowly. Look how slow he's fucking moving. It's a goddamn nightmare.
Look how slowly my slave is moving.
If I wanted to put a little bit of effort into playing basketball, I could play basketball okay. That's it.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, I could.
No,
I could. If I got a coach, if I were to actually go and work with a basketball coach, after a couple months, I would be able to do the movements.
Because who would you rather be? The guy who's naturally talented? Who would you rather be? The guy who's naturally talented, who just shows up and everything's handed to him, or the guy who,
who's feared?
Who
exactly.
works his ass
I want to
off,
be the guy who's feared.
Yeah,
you're right.
And he's driven by the.
You think that's the other option?
Yeah,
naturally talented or feared.
Exactly. That was in Bronx Tale. That was the big thing. Chaz Palminteri.
Right.
He was naturally talented at basketball. You never saw the movie, obviously, Shane. Grow up. Okay. I'm not good at things, but I'm good at figuring out things to a level where it'll just get me by. And with that in itself, and it's very like this is how I was in high school. Like I would just barely pass every class, but you can still sort of fucking, I think in a weird way, that is a really valuable skill set. Because there's so much control.
You're a survivor.
It's not just surviving. It's just like a lot of control. Like it's about putting the bare minimal effort in, but yielding the maximum results off of the minimal effort. Mm-hmm. So I got a high school diploma, a Regents diploma in high school. I put in way less effort than all the other kids in school, right? We got the same exact diploma. It didn't really matter at the end of it. We sort of got...
Yeah.
Didn't really fucking matter. Like I'm smarter because I manipulated that system. Mm-hmm. You know? I was reading, what book was I reading? They were talking about visualization. This was actually pretty cool. They did an experiment on...
that was fast. Is he back with a basketball?
No, he's not. That's impossible. If he came back with a basketball in 2 minutes and 24 seconds.
He just went outside and vaped, dude. This guy's got what it takes to work this shit off.
Yeah. All right, now I'll go get your basketball. After I smoked meth.
He had what it takes to work here when he just showed up with a fucking hat full of buttons.
Yeah, dude, he's in.
Autism? You're hired.
Yeah.
How are you sitting down at the table and you don't have a basketball yet, Funzilla?
How far I should go.
What?
I wasn't sure how far I should go without, leaving Shannon here without her second share. I found a rolled up orange thing though. I think
that's your sweater. You just took it off.
Yeah.
Your sweater, you rolled it up into a ball and that's it.
Yes, sir. That's all I did. I didn't want to leave the apartment without...
It's not an apartment. It's a fucking studio. Funzilla, what is going on with you? I say put a basketball in my hand. It's sort of a test. It has nothing to do with the basketball, Funzilla.
I don't have the resources to get the basketball, and I'm also afraid to shit out on my responsibilities to Shannon here for too long.
We're still fucking talking back to you,
I promise I wouldn't be missing out on much. You can totally go.
Funzilla, this is all this was a test to see is he a go-getter? Is he somebody that's going to actually fulfill the fucking goal?
Instead, he came back with a bunch of fucking excuses.
A bunch of excuses, attitude, threw Shannon under the bus, and
he's
a smelly
Shannon
sweater.
Can't do her
what do you pay
job.
him though?
Yeah.
What do you pay him? What's his intern rate? Like $30 a day or whatever?
Okay.
Yeah, he gets his fucking lunch and his travel paid for. But he's learning to produce podcasts. He's working in an environment where
he's really not. He's learning how to go get a basketball while a podcast is happening.
Yeah, but you don't understand. It's like I'm Mr. Miyagi, okay? It's like paint the fence, get the basketball. Would you understand the motion of going to get a basketball is also how you edit together clips for YouTube?
So he's learning skills.
Shannon has an announcement.
We have a caller.
We have a caller. I didn't open the phone lines. 573 gas line. Fine. 573 gas line. You're on the Real Ass Podcast. What does he have to say?
What's up, McCuskey?
Oh, it's Kusky. Oh, for sure.
What up, dog? Who am I talking to?
Well, it's the Puerto Rican rattlesnake, Louis J. Gomez, and that was Zach and Miko that said, "What's up?"
How you doing, brother?
What up, bro?
What's going on, man? I don't know what's going on here. I feel like there's a your fans. They're kind of cunty.
Huh?
your fans. They're a little bit cunty. They're pushing us into this fight that it doesn't seem like either of us want. But I got to be honest with you. At this point, I feel like we have to fight if we're ever going to be able to get past this.
Sure. Sounds great. So you're saying that you're being compelled through idiots in comment sections to dictate your actions? Sure, I'll follow you down that.
Yes, 100%. Woo! At least I didn't delete my fucking profile like your fag.
That was just for me to get off social media.
Partner Shane
Lewis,
Gillis.
don't try to fucking deflect because you just got butt fucked again by McCusker,
I didn't
dude.
get butt fucked.
Yo, you're getting killed in the pre-fights.
I'm
big
going-
time, dude. Every time you try to talk shit, he fucking crushes you. He's on a cell phone just crushing, dude,
That's
dropping
fine.
bombs.
That's fine. I do my talking in the cage, so you know.
That's
so
great
you'll-
for a fucking podcast.
So you'll know. My studio's actually in a cage.
That's sick, dude.
McCusker, listen to me. We don't even have to do it with cameras on. We don't have to do it as a podcast. At this point, we can do it like at the end of Rocky, remember, where they were like, just fucking no cameras, no nothing, just in a fucking thing, ding, ding. And then afterwards, just me and you, we become fucking lifelong friends after this.
And
Yeah, let's do it. I'm actually for that. That would be awesome.
He's actually for it. Shane, why are you saying that he wasn't willing to do it?
I would say he wouldn't want to come up here to wrestle a fucking Puerto Rican dude.
It's not wrestling. It's MMA.
I didn't think he was going to want to drive up
mixed
to New
martial
York
arts.
to fucking wrestle a weird
To
Puerto Rican
challenge
guy.
himself, to challenge himself physically
$50 in tolls.
and
I
emotionally.
would say that actually, I would drive to wrestle for sure.
See?
Nice.
See?
But why do you not like that Shane delete? What did you delete, Shane? Of Instagram?
I just
social
took
media?
down. I deleted
His
Reddit
profile.
off my phone.
Well,
Yeah,
wait, did you
dude,
have a
I'm
profile
telling
or no?
Yeah, I have a profile. I didn't delete that.
Okay.
That's still there. I just deleted Reddit off my
Dude,
phone,
I
so I
just
stopped checking.
deleted Facebook. I deleted my Facebook. I deleted my Instagram. I deleted Snapchat, and I'm hiring like a young Indian boy to run my Twitter for me.
Yeah, I'll fuck him up too. So if you want to send that Indian boy to...
Nah, dude.
Nah,
no,
he'll bury
no,
you, dude.
No.
No way, dude.
The dude I'm gonna get.
Indian boy,
the young boy.
the least tough of all
Dude.
the cultures, Indian people.
He's so no way,
Yeah, but
dude. You never
he's-
seen? Nah, dude.
Yeah.
He's so crafty.
He is crafty.
Crafty.
He was throw.
His arms and
problem
legs get
solver.
long and he spits fire.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, he would throw dust in your eyes, dude, and push you down like
Yeah,
that man.
he's
who
one of the
used to
kids
make
from
them
Slumdog
sing,
Millionaire.
Blind the boys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He would just, it's
one
not
eye.
even, he didn't even need to hold dust. You have to just blow off his skin. So
I don't get that.
it's dirty. So listen, McCusker, we
What?
can do this. We can do this fight. And it could just be me and you, and then we can be friends. We can get past all this. I don't really understand how we started off. Actually, no, I do know how we started off on the wrong
Shane
foot.
started it.
Shane did. Shane's a fucking instigating cunt, and his girlfriend's a slut, and it needs to be pointed
Whoa.
out.
Whoa, dude.
No
Why
way,
do people say
dude.
your girlfriend's a slut?
Now I want to fight. Now
They
you
don't.
crossed the
They
line,
don't.
dude. You attacked my fucking partner's woman.
Yeah, this is.
All right, I knew that's what would get him
Do you
out of
want
the
to talk
shell.
women?
What?
Do you want to talk women?
Huh?
Let's talk women.
Lewis,
Yeah,
do you
let's
want to
talk
have a
women.
chat about women?
What did my girl do to you now? Why are you saying it like she sucked your dick last night?
That is not a sign of confidence, by the way. Just, why? What do you know?
What do you know?
Yeah.
What did she do? McCusker.
What up?
McCusker. I don't have a
up,
beef
dude?
with you. I don't have an issue with you. I wanted you guys to be on my network. And Shane Gillis has created this rift between us. And I'm trying, I'm doing everything in my power to not physically destroy you. So,
So the question you're failing to ask yourself is, how do you fit in Shane's Machiavellian scheme?
Shannon,
Yes.
look up Machiavellian. Really quick. Hold on, Shane. I'm going to get back to you about that.
Dude, you keep calling him Shane.
Whatever.
You've done this several times.
Shut up, man.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
I'm a drug addict.
I mean, Shane's out here playing 5D chess, bro.
Machiavellianism, hold on, I got it. Let's
Hell
see.
yeah, McCusker.
Is defined as a political theory of Niccolo Machiavelli. Is that who they said Tupac was?
This is Tupac. Yeah, Tupac.
Pretty much.
That's
Yeah.
the Tupac shit, right? Especially the view
Yeah.
that any means can be used if necessary to maintain political power. Oh yeah, I respect that. I got no problem with it. Shane shows up late to my podcast every time he does it, and he does it on purpose. And I told Shane I appreciate it. I know what he's doing. He's trying to create an air of importance about himself, and he's very smart. Shane plays an idiot very, very well, okay? everyone thinks Shane's a moron, but he's a little bit of a fucking evil genius, and I like what he does. But Matt, we need to know right now.
What up?
Are we going to fight?
Yeah, we'll wrestle. Where are we going to wrestle, though?
Are we just going to wrestle?
You guys can come to my
Collegiate
apartment.
wrestling.
Come to my apartment in Queens. Clear out the living room. You guys just go at it.
I'm 100% down. We'll just wrestle.
All Facebook Live it.
No, we'll wrestle. We'll do like a triathlon of combat. We'll box. We'll wrestle.
But we won't actually mix them up. We'll just do it.
No, everything's going to be separate. So we're going to box, wrestle.
Yeah, like or just different competition in general. We could play chess,
leg kicks only,
the game of life.
Sure.
First blood match.
Arm wrestle, thumb wrestle.
Casket match.
Definitely.
Yeah. Do you have a girlfriend, Kusky?
Yes, I do.
We could do a mixed tag.
He's in a mixed tag relationship.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. He's got a black chick. He's got a black chick, right?
You're in a mixed tag relationship as well.
What do you mean?
Whatever fucking you and Kim are.
We're both the same shit. We're Puerto Rican.
She's Puerto Rican?
Puerto Rican whites.
Huh.
White and Puerto Rican, yeah.
I didn't know she was Puerto Rican.
Yeah. So anyway, whatever. I like Matt being on the show on the phone every time. I don't even mind it. Like he can just stay. What are you
She's
doing
had a
right
few
now,
junkyard
Matt?
dogs in her past tag teams.
Matt, what are you doing right now?
I'm reading about OCD right now.
Like as you talk?
Well, no, not. I took a break to talk to you.
Okay.
I'm not rude.
I was gonna say that's pretty fucking incredible. If you could read and
But
podcast at
Zach,
the
what
same
is
time.
that? Slide me that. I forgot my dip.
It's coffee snooze.
But yeah, let's set it up. I'm going to I'm trying to think. Definitely, I'll need a hype period in terms of.
No, I don't. Here's what I think. I think we shouldn't even train, dude. Let's just fucking do it. And just do it like we would do it back in the day and just see where it goes. No training. Because I can't put another 3 months in right now. I can't put a whole camp into this. It's a whole fucking to-do, dude. I'd rather just
not
fucking...
a camp. I'm talking about in terms of convenience. It'll be the best for me to get up there, like, after April. That's my thing.
You act like you live far. You're an hour and a half away.
Put McCusker on Skankfest.
I thought McCusker's not doing stand-up anymore.
Just bring him up, dude.
If he does stand-up, I'd put him on Skankfest.
We'll wrestle you at Skankfest, dude. In front of everyone.
Just display me. Just display me like an oddity.
Maybe I could fight him at Skankfest. We could do like, we don't need a cage, just have people form a circle around us.
No.
That'd be perfect.
Why not?
That'd be perfect.
Belly of the beast.
I won't put him in that.
Why?
Dude, you think we're gonna have fight on your fucking home turf?
Yeah.
Nah.
Sure, I don't want your legion of like hot topic freaks to attack me.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. It's like World War Z, all these fucking
I don't want your
goths.
fucking legion of hot topic managers to attack me.
All right, you know what I feel like they are? They're like the fucking guys who work at Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah,
and we're the guys
definitely.
who work
You
at
got
Hot
us,
Topic
right?
and in Zoomies, and we're like, these fucking meathead dickheads are fuck you guys.
Yeah.
You guys,
think me and Matt are the guys
outside
who
of Abercrombie with our shirts off.
hot fucking dudes.
No. You're the fucking fat friend who you should be a nerd, but you decided you're a fucking football player.
Woo!
No
Number
way,
one,
dude.
D1,
Me and
baby.
Shane are outside Abercrombie with our shirts off right now getting paid.
You pick up my hacky sack and throw it across the parking lot. Shit.
Yeah, dude. Yo, I gotta fucking bounce.
Maddie, look, I was just gonna tell you, you gotta
You're
go.
the fucking best. I'm gonna get up there. I want to be on the Real Ass podcast. Dude.
I would love to get you on. I invite you every time. I asked Shane. I invite you all the time. Every time he comes on, I was like, "Why don't you bring Maddie on? We'll come fucking do this face to face."
I told him.
We'll arm wrestle.
I'm getting up there, trust me.
The whole episode is just going to be competitions between me and Matt McCusker. That's the whole episode. We're gonna, and it's gonna all at the end of it. It's gonna end up being a fist fight. And I like it.
Sure.
And that's the way men work. We don't give a shit. This doesn't have to be about aggression. So, all right, Matt, have a good day. Enjoy your reading about OCD.
I love you, Matt.
All right.
Appreciate it,
Yo, I
man.
love you, Shane. You're the best.
I love you, dude. You're the best.
Yo, you're the fucking best.
You're
Up there
so
leading the
fucking
charge,
sick,
dude. You're the
dude.
tip
It's
of the
nice.
spear, Shane.
You're the tip of the spear,
God
dude.
damn.
You
I'm the pole.
you don't
You're the
talk
tip
to
of
me
the
this
spear.
way at
I
all.
look up to you, bro.
Dude, you're
peers,
my
and I look up
absolute
to
role
you.
model.
Crazy.
Oh my god, dude.
I wish I could be
You're the
like you,
fucking
dude.
best.
Your work ethic.
Dude. Let's text. I'm gonna text you right now.
All right, cool.
What the fuck?
We used to like each other like that.
Zach, no, this is crazy. You've never
No,
even
we
talked to me
never-
that way
we never
once.
liked each other like
you know,
that.
I'm sick of, I just realized I blow everyone up in my life. I big up everyone, and I make everyone, I shine a light on everyone.
You give a lot.
I give
Not
a
people
lot.
give back,
Nobody
yeah.
fucking gives back. Nobody gives back.
But you don't ask for stuff. People think, Lewis, he's fine.
It's a sign of weakness. You're right. Asking for things. I agree.
It is a sign of weakness. Yeah, but people do it.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that I don't have any real friends, Shannon.
Yeah,
That's not
I
true.
don't either.
Who would you say is my best friend, Shannon?
Dave.
Ralph.
If I consider when people who do things for me and that are actually nice and fucking, what the fuck is going on?
We're just being friends, dude. This is what friends do.
Yeah.
This is what friends do.
Shane held the cup while I spit.
I have no
Dip
fucking
into it.
friends. I don't have a single friend. Dave, I speak to Dave twice a month now.
Yeah. Adults don't really have friends. You don't. It's not a thing.
It really is true.
Yeah, it's weird to have friends.
That's why you have kids, I guess.
Yeah, my best friend is my
Somebody to hang out
son,
with.
I guess. Sort of.
And Kim,
Yeah.
she's your best friend.
God damn it. It's sad.
I try to talk to you.
What a sad life. You do, and it's a bit much.
This is like the movie, like in Love Actually, where the guy realizes his manager's his best friend. It's like Shannon's like your best friend.
Shannon's not my friend.
You've realized
not
Shannon's
true.
always been there for you.
Shannon, what's the last thing you did for me as a friend?
I make you kratom juice.
No, Shannon. That's not good.
Shannon's always been there for you, dude. I think
That's not a good
It's
thing.
true, Mike. Thank you for noticing.
Shannon,
Shannon's the only person who's always consistently been there for you.
She's consistent, I will say.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't lie to you.
Shannon,
Your parents are dead.
The
you don't
kratom
have
is actually a
family.
problem. She's greedy about it. She's got a kratom
I'm
addiction.
not greedy. I gave you almost all of mine.
She's greedy, and I just bought her another kratom pouch. She
And
was like,
which
I
you
need
drank all of.
I need the good one. I need this one. And I was like, oh, it must be really hard to come by. You know where I found it? At a fucking deli on the corner. Just in a fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's not that it's hard to come by. It's a little expensive.
It's not expensive, Shannon. Compared to heroin or Oxycontin, are you out of your fucking mind? You know how much cheaper it is?
I don't know how much heroin costs.
I actually don't know either. What's the price of
I'm
heroin?
gonna ask Harrington.
Has heroin
$100 a bundle.
Has
Harrington said.
Harrington done heroin?
Bundle?
I think. Have you done heroin, Harrington? He said not real heroin.
They sell heroin by the bundle?
I don't know what that means. What's a bundle?
They sell it like sticks.
Yeah.
He says 5 little bags.
Oh, Lang.
But how high would that get you? Justin used to do heroin, I think, right?
He said 1 bag could get you very
Does
fucked
Justin
up.
have a Bluetooth in?
Looks like
Probably,
it.
yeah, he does.
Oh, no, those are his headphones. Thank God.
Yeah, he's the worst.
Thought he was wearing a fucking Bluetooth.
Yeah. Yes, Shannon. I don't think you getting me hooked on kratom is not good. We're going to be doing ad
What
reads
is
soon
kratom?
for kratom. It's
Today we are.
Oh, we are doing one. Okay, well, we'll talk about it. I already told Robbie I will talk about kratom in a very honest way. Pull up. I read a blog a couple days ago about like the top 10 legal natural drugs, and this is one of the ones that were on there. Okay, and it's an herb from Asia or like Thailand or wherever the fuck it's from, and if you do enough of it, it kind of fucks you up. It's like a painkiller.
It's a natural opioid.
Did you do it the other day?
Yeah, I chugged that big glass of it.
I don't know. And how good did it feel?
It's kind of nice.
It's
Oh, really?
fucking nice.
I did not expect it to be nice.
I
and,
expected it to be horseshit. I didn't know. It's like, whatever. I'm not going to feel anything. It is the way I would describe it is stronger than Vicodin, a little less strong than Percocet, not OxyContin. But, look, if you like painkillers, this is it. And you were saying like there's holistic benefits. I guess you use it for your back because you have a shitty spine.
What are you advocating painkillers right now?
Well, here's the thing. Apparently, there are people that
This helps you get off heroin, right?
it'll help. But for me, it's the opposite. It's helping me get on heroin.
What's his gateway?
No.
This is my gate. Yes, it is, doggy. I'm telling you right now, I am enjoying it, and I'm thinking like, wow, how could I take this further?
You should.
A little bit of H.
And the nice thing is Starbucks, you can just use their bathroom now. You don't have to buy
Doesn't
something
matter.
because of the racist stuff.
Doesn't matter,
So,
yeah.
you can just do it in any Starbucks bathroom.
You could do it anywhere. It's legal. You could do it walking down the street. You could chug.
I was talking about heroin.
Heroin. Yeah, that's true as well.
Heroin's never been a problem for you or like your family or anything, right?
No. Who would have had a problem with heroin in my family?
Well, then, yeah, you should definitely give it a shot.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I have an addictive personality, and I feel somewhat torn promoting the brand on the show. I feel a little bit like, am I crazy?
We've sold some shady shit.
But is there
Really?
I know I
We've
hear
done ads for
what?
things that we're not thrilled about.
How am I supposed
Like
to
what?
promote this company? Like, Shannon, give me, like, what is the selling points that they say for me to say about it?
I mean,
Because we're going to talk about it. I'm going to do the actual ad read at one point, but I actually want to know the way that I'm supposed to be. Because if I can promote it as, hey, guys, you want to get a little doped up? What up?
Okay, here we go.
Kratom.
So it improves your mood, relieves you of anxiety, pain, helps you to get off of opioids, relieves Lyme disease symptoms, and joint pain, which I can tell you personally that, I showed you my disgusting spine and I have a lot of back pain, and it has helped better than an opioid.
That probably was from you getting double teamed, your spine curvature, Shannon. That's probably what happened. If you didn't take all that dick, you probably would have a normal back.
Well, anyway,
it's like a Chinese finger trap.
Yeah.
Now it's all bunched up.
It's true. The big sister from Pet Cemetery loved 2 at a time.
So that's what it is. So those are, but I mean, it's a painkiller. That's the best way to describe it. There's no other way to do, there's no other angle here. They're not pretending that it's anything except for
I
that.
thought it was going to be bullshit, and I chugged a big cup of water with the powder mixed in, and about 15 minutes in, when you take pills, you feel it like the back of your neck first. You're like, the room's different. Yeah, it hit.
It
I
hits,
was surprised.
And you don't get itchy like you do with painkillers. You don't get constipated, and you can come. So if that's not an advertisement, I don't know what
that's
else.
the ad. It's like painkillers, but you can still come.
What do you want me to say? Should I feel ethically wrong about promoting this to the fan base?
Yeah, probably.
You think so?
Your fan base is definitely taking pills, regardless.
But no one's ever OD'd
overdose on it?
No one's ever OD'd from kratom.
It sounds like it's going to help them get off the opioids that they have been prescribed by doctors.
Or
going to lead to something. Yeah.
Or lead to some crazy shit, baby boy. It's crazy that it's legal.
You're like Spider-Man.
It is way stronger than you would think it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like to the point where I was going like, yeah.
What is it? It's just a pill that you can buy?
It's a powder. You can buy it in pill form. There's powders. They have a bunch of different stuff.
It's like a startup?
No, this has been around for a long time. There's kratom bars. Apparently, it's been very popular for a long time. But what made it so popular now? Why is it bouncing around all over the place now? Why are people talking about it now?
I saw signs for it at gas stations, but only in like the last year.
Yeah, now you see
it's like K2, like
CBD
that,
and kratom are in all these like gas stations and all these things. And I think, it's powerful enough that I feel a little bit weird about promoting it to the fan base.
So just a little bit of history on it, just because I watched the documentary Leaf of Faith on Netflix, and it originated in, it grows in Malaysia, Thailand, I believe, and they've been using it for hundreds of years, and there has never been a problem of abusing it or anything like that. It's also been in this country since the 90s, I believe, and you can get it like made in teas at the shops that sell kava. And it's recently become a thing because
I guess the opioid crisis is such a big thing. People are dying, so now they're looking for alternatives.
That's part of it. But there was also one kid that was taking kratom, but he was also on like several different antidepressants, and he ended up killing himself. And the mother kind of went on this tirade against kratom because that was one of the things found in his system to try to
you
make
could shut her up.
I'm just trying to share some information. So they tried to make it illegal.
Pull up the trailer for this documentary, Leaf of Faith. I mean, I'm just being honest about this. I feel a little bit. I'm on the fence. In fact, 573 gas line. How do you guys feel? Have you guys used kratom? Is it something that you feel as if I should be promoting? Is it a company that I should promote to the fans? Because if I get to promote it as just like, hey guys, you're gonna get high. If they're okay with me just saying that, I feel like everyone's an adult. If I promote alcohol or weed or anything else, like what's the difference? The reality is it technically safer than alcohol or weed, or the jury's still kind of out?
Is it technically?
So they say it comes from the same type of plant as coffee comes from. So they say it's as dangerous as a cup of coffee.
That sounds like some fucking kratom head.
But then, right? Yeah. But then how come it hasn't like caught on, or more people aren't using it?
I think a lot of people are using it. It's just I think it's also kind of a big jump to try something like that. You have to have somebody that you know be like, hey, try this. Why the fuck would anybody even... I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that it would work.
Do some research about the opioid crisis, and because it really is hard to get off of like Oxycontin or something like that.
Then I guess this would be the reason. I mean, look, if you're using
you
it
could
for
be
that
like a
reason,
hero.
But I'm not using it for that reason. I'm
Think
using
of
it to
all
get
the people
high.
who listen to this show who are addicted to Oxycontin.
It might be. 573 gas line. What do you think about Kratom? Is this crazy? You got to put him through. What's your name? Where are you calling from, my friend?
Yo, what's up? It's Kendama Odyssey. I'm calling you from Worcester, Massachusetts.
What up, Kendama
What's up,
Odyssey?
y'all?
How you doing, baby boy?
Hey, doing good. Just hanging out.
All right, so what's going on? You got any opinions on this Kratom stuff?
Yeah, man, I used to mess with it a ton, like a couple of years ago when I lived in Washington. We would buy kilos of it. Tons of fun, but I started doing it a lot, and definitely after doing it a lot, I felt it affect my stomach. So, everybody's different, but once you do that stuff a lot, because it's like the powder, it just really was fucking me up.
What do you mean your stomach? What was wrong with your stomach?
I mean, I was just getting like weird, like not withdrawal stuff, but I was just getting like stomach aches all the time, and if I would take it, I'd just like get mad shits and stuff. Which is like the opposite of opiates mostly. I mean, it feels great. It's so dope when you mix it with beers. It's a great party.
Oh, you actually mix it with the beer and then drink it?
Oh, yeah. I would pretty much just get a spoonful of Kratom, throw it in my mouth, and then chug it down with some beer.
Doggy, it's fucking... It tastes like mud. I mean, it tastes like fucking dirt.
All right.
Yeah,
you have a basketball in his
the
hand?
worst flavor.
He better have a fucking basketball in his hand. All right, thank you, Kendama Odyssey.
He said he bought kilos.
Yo,
to
Kendama
Hell yeah, see you guys at Skankfest.
See you at Skankfest,
Hell
baby
yeah,
boy.
dude.
Let's say Funzilla. Did you get me a basketball?
All right. I was all over the East Village.
Jesus
I couldn't
fucking
find
Christ,
any big
dude.
size
There's a
basketball.
fucking Target on First Avenue.
Let's
I
see.
got you all one of these
This.
little basketballs.
Sorry.
You know what? I got to be honest with you guys. I said nothing about size.
I knew
Yeah, and he got
5. He went above and beyond.
Yeah, I got my own one. See, we all have basketballs now.
No, that's. I want to. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. I want 2 basketballs. Yes, Shannon.
For when you're ready, as
This
you
is
know,
pretty good,
John from Infinite CBD is supposed to be calling in shortly.
Oh, awesome! I
Yeah,
love John.
and he just emailed me and said that he knows a lot about Kratom also. Actually,
Oh, because he's listening live. I love it. Beautiful.
are you ready to take his call in a few minutes?
Yeah, let's watch the Kratom trailer for a second. Thank you very much, Funzilla. You could have a basketball.
Well, this is a little.
Hit him with it.
Nah.
Hit him with it.
I can't believe you two missed wildly. We're 5 feet away.
You and
two
Kusky would have just fucking.
dorks.
You and Kusky would have just fucking
Both
knocked
you
his
with that
glasses
girl
off his
throw.
face. Yeah. Like if I wanted to practice how to throw. Oh, I was going to say that
Just
before.
found out you can't throw either.
About visualization. They did a study with basketball players back in the day, and they had one group of basketball players practice doing free throws. Just practice. They practice physically all day. The second group of basketball players, they weren't even allowed to think about basketball. They didn't practice. And then the third group just visualized doing free throws. And that was their only practice, was just visualization, just like in their head going through the mechanics. And the group that visualized it had the same improvements of the group that actually physically practiced. Just an interesting sort of little side
mindset.
Yeah. Anyway, go play this trailer.
The United States is a world leader in prescription opioid abuse by far. How far? 90% of the world's opiates are taken here.
You know, before I had the stroke, I was doing about 90 pain pills a day for 7 years.
Had about 15 years of my life
King.
go by in a blur of opiates.
You could roll me up, stick me in a garbage bag, and put me out at the curb, and that was about all it was good for.
Do I think pharma made mistakes? Oh, yes, I do. But we also know there's more heroin on the streets than ever before. Afghanistan and the opium runs poison Americans.
What if I told you I had the cure for the opioid crisis in my hand?
It's not new. It's not synthetic.
Kratom represents a great starting point for developing new, safer pain relievers.
It's a plant that helps people overcome opiate addiction.
What do you guys hope comes out of this?
That I get to keep Kratom in my life because it saves my life.
I'm just tired of pain. This industry operates like a bunch of head shop little drug dealers.
They're packing capsules in their living room. They put it in a jar and they take it to smoke shops and sell it.
Do we want another addicting opiate on the planet?
People think slavery ended in 1865. It didn't. It's going on right now in 2007.
Yeah, Lewis has one.
You're on opiates. You are a slave.
Okay.
A leaf of faith.
So, I mean, this is really the main purpose for the drug is to sort of get people off of opiates.
Yeah, people do heroin because they get addicted to opiates.
It's the main purpose of it in this country. But where it comes from, they used it for pain relief and for medicinal purposes.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll talk about this more. I mean, yeah, I mean, let you know what, let's get John on the line.
Him here.
Oh, John's here.
Yeah, hold on one sec.
All right, here we go. Oh shit, and he's on video. I didn't even realize. John, first of all, I didn't realize how many fucking badass tattoos you have, dude.
I got one or two.
I didn't realize that, dude. I had no idea. If you guys don't know, John is the CEO and founder of Infinite CBD, which is one of the amazing sponsors here on the Gas Digital Network, Real Podcast, Legion of Skanks. Not only that, sponsored my tour, which was so incredible of you guys. And now, once again, coming back for the second year in a row as the marquee sponsor of Skankfest. So welcome to the show, my friend. We were trying to do this for a little while now. It's been a few months, right? Maybe even like 6 months. We were going to try to do something. And we don't really do interviews per se. It's not necessarily the way we do it. But we've had some interesting conversations. We've had some, we've had some good times both at Skankfest, put some Fortnite together. And I was like, dude, it doesn't have to be a fucking nerdy, hey, tell me about your product. That's not why you're here. We wanted to just take a few minutes to shoot the shit with you for a minute. And obviously, thank you for everything you guys do for us. But we're talking Kratom right now, which is, it's not the business that you're in, but you run a company that makes some of the best CBD products in the world. And CBD is sort of, when Kratom is brought up, every article I've read on Kratom so far, you see CBD thrown in there as part of that conversation. Legal, holistic, medicine, and that's sort of that world when I'm reading those things. But I don't really know too much about Kratom. I didn't know much about CBD when we first started working together, and now I'm the biggest fan of what you guys offer, and not only myself, but my aunt Anne-Marie is 85 years old. She has arthritis. She's using CBD daily now. She's using the freezing point on her hands, and she loves it, and it really does a lot of amazing things. So I was definitely educated by working with you guys. So give me your opinion on Kratom. Give me the bottom line. What is Kratom, and what should we know about it?
Kratom's fucking cool. I mean, I'll just start there. I was in the Army, right, before I did all this stuff, and I've got a soldier of mine that is addicted to painkillers, and literally just asked me a couple days ago if I could get him some more Kratom before he deploys back to Kuwait. Ultimately, it's found on these Kratom trees in like Indonesia, and they're natural alkaloids that are on the surface of the plant, much like the natural cannabinoids that are on the surface of the cannabis plant. When you take that powder, it does give your body all the pain relief, but none of the bad effects like the addiction and whatnot. It hasn't been proven to show any health problems whatsoever. We do find that when we eat a whole bunch of Kratom in the powder form, kind of like the caller that called in, that's still a ton of fiber at once. And if you ate a shit ton of Metamucil, brother, you're going to be in the can, I promise.
Yeah.
That's kind of it. But nobody's ever OD'd. Nobody's ever gotten sick. We're actually doing some research on pairing CBD with Kratom to help with the anxiety.
Like a peanut butter cup.
You got it, bud. Yeah.
Now you're talking my language.
We've done some cool stuff, though. We've actually taken that powder that you guys have probably tried, and we've extracted the alkaloids from the powder into crystal form so that they're not as much plant material you have to ingest to get the desired effect. So much so that when you eat like one of these capsules, man, I honestly, like I heard what you said earlier, it fucked you up, man. You're getting railed.
Yeah, wow.
It's like taking some crazy painkillers, and the itch actually does come.
Oh, it does come.
The itch comes. Yeah, you're sitting there like doing the itches on the nose and the ears. It happens because that's the natural. Like as a paramedic in the Army, even like consuming things like morphine, that's an alkaloid derivative. It's all derived from alkaloids, whether it be in the poppy plant or in the kratom plant or what have you. The difference is how it's processed later and the addictive stuff that we get from pharmaceuticals. I mean, take antidepressants, for instance. If you took an antidepressant for like a year or 2 years and it did a great job for you, and you just like, hey, dude, I'm done with this. You're actually going to have withdrawals from that antidepressant.
Of course. Yeah. Well, look, I mean, you're actually literally making me feel better about, working with these companies and promoting this product because, look, the reality is I don't want, and this is the truth, any sponsors that we have on this show, I want the fans to be able to legitimately benefit from it, whether it's through a discount, so, the actual use of the product or whatever it is. We don't really just work with anybody to work with anybody. And this was sort of like, it's so, in the office, there's certain people like Shannon and Justin and people around here that really, really use it and love it. And it's done some great things for them. So I'm glad you could shine the light on that. But enough about Kratom. I want to just talk to you about, your company and things that are going on with Infinite CBD right now. You guys are back at Skankfest. I'm assuming you're coming back out this year?
Dude, and this time I'm going to come and I'm going to bring people to man my table.
Yeah.
So I could just sit next to you all day.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Last time you came out, he was when they did the Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn reunion. You were one of the people that were involved, and it was a really, really great experience. Why did you decide to get involved with comedy podcasts? What did you see in podcasts and the comedy fans of these shows that made you want to promote your product with us?
At the heart of it, Steven, my partner, and I have both loved comedy. As a kid, I used to watch Colin Quinn when I wasn't allowed to watch Colin Quinn. And we all like to keep it light and humorous wherever we are. And we think that fans of comedy have more of a touch with reality, believe it or not. We're more open to the adverse shit. We're more open to the great shit. We know the bad shit happens. I mean, it's a great sampling of the melting pot that is the audience, that is Americans, that is people. If we can't relate through comedy, what can we relate through? And I think it just opens it up and kind of takes away the inhibitions and maybe softens the approach so people are a little bit more open to trying it.
And we've done a lot of great business with you guys, and it seems like the fans of the podcast really have, flocked to the company and they love your products. Have you thought about that at all? Why do you think that this grouping of people works so well? Because you guys are one of our most successful sponsors in terms of the give and take. Like, you guys do a lot for us, we do a lot for you guys as well. It seems like the fans of this network really love your products, and there has to be a reason, because it's not like they jump on every product that way.
It's organic, man. It really works. We used to listen to your podcast on the way into work before we even worked together. And we'd hear the people that would call in and talk to you and the people that you talk about. And we're like, that's us.
Yeah.
In fact, just being on your show, brother, I've got a new maintenance guy that found out about us through you, who just found out that we're the marquee sponsor. And he's like, dude, if you took me to Skankfest, I would cry.
That's awesome. Are you taking him?
No, he's a fucking janitor.
Who's going to clean the bathrooms while we're out?
Clean up my CBD shits, faggot. I'm going to go have fun with my friends.
Shit.
Yeah, you want to create them first so you can really blow it up.
Well, let me ask you a question. Because we talk about CBD so much, and you know about it on such a different level. Give me the elevator pitch. A person that doesn't know about CBD, how would you describe the benefits of CBD? Because this is coming from, you're the dude, and this is your company, and nobody's going to describe it better than you. And I think we do a pretty good job at describing it. But how would you, if somebody doesn't know anything, a person's like, well, what is CBD? What would you say?
CBD is ultimately the thing that we've been looking for forever. I'll take it all the way back to that movie with the apes and trying to find the cure for cancer, and we found it in some form.
Everyone easy. So, dude, don't get this podcast started, please.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should get it started. Anyway,
damn, he just said you didn't get it started.
No, he got it started. I'm just trying to.
Now you're a comedy fan?
I am a comedy fan.
All right, so why would you do an infomercial in the middle of a comedy podcast?
You piece of shit.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway,
don't listen to Shane. He's a piece of shit. We're gonna cut his mic in a second.
CBD, it kind of fixes a bunch of ailments, right? Like, it stops your body from creating the plaques that cause Alzheimer's and dementia. When I got out of the military in 2006 with some ruptured discs on my back and some PTSD and a bunch of other fun stuff that comes with being a veteran, I was prescribed 18 pills a day, and I was able to eliminate 15 of those with cannabis in general, half CBD, half THC. I definitely use both. And
the other 3 were suppositories. He wanted to keep those.
I love those. Yeah, as many as I can get at a time. But I used to work in a dispensary in like 2012 doing marketing, and I'd be like, hey, have you tried CBD? And people were like, dude, I just want to get high. No one cared until they started seeing how it could really help.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where it comes from, man. I mean, there's so many different things that you can put CBD in, water, fucking lube. I mean, at the end of the day.
Why was the lube just in your hand the whole time?
I keep copious amounts of lube with me.
I hope it was in his hand the whole time.
Yeah. You can keep it in your hand, in your butt, wherever you want. Anyway.
Wherever you want. Yeah, keep it in your prison wallet. Wherever you want to keep it.
This guy looks like our son, by the way.
He really does.
Hey, if you remember when I got called up by Colin Quinn, Bobby, he hugged me like I was his baby.
Yeah, you do look like baby Bobby Kelly.
I do have a little bit of baby Bobby Kelly in me, I guess. But yeah, man, I mean, it just helps people. And we've given away probably more than we've sold to date. We've been very successful on the podcast with Legion of Skanks and with, everything. We've really blown up. And a big thanks to you and your team. To be honest, you guys are the only thing that we have that reaches the West Coast, the East Coast, the North Coast, and the South Coast all at one time.
Oh, well, thank you very much. We really do appreciate it. Everything you guys do is awesome. What we'll do is maybe we'll do a little CBD giveaway, a little care package from Infinite CBD for a caller in a second here. I'm sure we can come up with a fun gift bag or something as well. You know what? In fact, fuck that. We're going to go even further. Not only are we going to give away a gift package, not only are we going to give away an Infinite CBD gift package, but we're going to give away a pair of Skankfest NYC tickets from Infinite CBD on behalf of Infinite CBD. We're going to let you go now, John. I'm going to do caller number...
Bye, John.
Caller number 26. John, you're the fucking man. InfiniteCBD.com is a website. I will see you in June, my friend. We love you. We love everything you do for us. Caller number 26 gets a free Infinite CBD gift package. 26.
That's a little high.
Infinite CBD gift package plus 2 all-access VIP passes to Skankfest NYC, June 21st through 23rd. Tickets are officially on sale, guys. The VIP all-access passes, if I had to guess, within a week are going to be gone. It's not going to be a month or a month and a half like last year where they're going very, very fast. Do not wait. Grab your tickets right now, skankfestnyc.com. The lineups are out of this fucking world. Everybody. Ari Shaffir, Robert Kelly, Rich Voss. We got, obviously, the Legion of Skanks. Obviously, Shane Gillis is coming. Racine's going to be there. Zach Amico's going to be there. Every comic that you could think of in New York City. Jim Florentine, Bonnie McFarlane, a bunch of West Coast guys. Tony Hinchcliffe. Doug Benson's coming out with Doug Loves Movies. We got fucking Eddie Bravo is coming and doing the Tinfoil Hat podcast with Sam Tripoli. The lineup, we're going to have 150 comedians, 20 live podcasts. Anthony Cumia's show is going to be there. Ron Bennington's doing an Unmasked.
Will it be safe for women?
It will not be safe for anyone, to be honest with you. Defend yourself, okay? Defend yourself if you come to Skankfest because you might get hurt. Either way, tickets are officially on sale. Grab your tickets right now. It is a 3-day long comedy party, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day, all night. It's going to get crazy this year. I promise you guys, it's going to be the best Skankfest by far. And that's only the names we can announce. There's still like a dozen people that we can't announce yet. We're still in the process of getting paperwork in. They have certain, headlining dates where they can't announce things till a certain time. So believe me, guys, we are still adding names. It's going to get bigger and better than you've ever imagined. SkankfestNYC.com is the website. Caller number 26 right now is going to get a pair of free passes to Skankfest, full all access the whole weekend on behalf of Infinite CBD and John and our friend. Is number 26. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Matt McCusker.
I'm the winner.
You're the winner, bitch.
It's Kyle from New Jersey. I almost gave you that mug the other day. I'm trying to win this CBD.
Wait, what happened? What did you give me the other day?
You gave me a real ass mug instead of the Skatefest tickets.
Oh, you won. You won. You didn't win last time. Now you won.
Yeah. Now
How exciting is that?
Thanks, bro. It's fucking exciting. I'm gonna get fucking all my ailments healed up by the CBD. Can't wait.
We also get the tickets, to Skankfest.
I get tickets too?
Forget it. He doesn't get the tickets. He wasn't even paying attention.
He's got fucking ailments.
This guy's just like dialing the phone.
It's just, did he call 26 times in a row? Is that what happened?
This guy's got ails.
He just wants the CBD. He doesn't even want the Skankfest tickets.
No, I want the Skatefest tickets for my dogs.
For your dogs?
My dogs. The dogs.
The motherfucking dogs, dude.
All right, give him the fucking tickets.
Dogs.
Get on the phone with him. It's fine. Jesus Christ. What's going on anymore? Thanks, Shane, for offending our sponsor. Why would you? Fucking piece of shit.
What?
It was. I did a whole
I thought he was having fun. I thought we were having fun.
I did a whole preemptive thing about how it wasn't an infomercial. It's just a cool fucking thingamajig, you know?
You were real corny during that interview.
Shut up.
Like, wow, that's a really great product. Would you like to tell us more about the cool product?
It's like the British guy in the infomercial.
God. You were horrible on that.
Wow.
And I know what was funny the whole time in my head, I was thinking you were definitely like, wow, I'm fucking killing this interview right now. I'm such a good interviewer.
Can I tell you why?
You stink.
Dude, it was literally 1 degree away from you fumbling with a bong, going, there has to be a better way.
He's the black and white. Yeah.
Yeah, you were very bad at interviewing that.
Yeah,
that was
can I
bad.
tell you why?
You're very bad.
Can I tell you why, Shane? Because I'm not an interviewer. I'm an interviewee.
I know, you bring on guests
I'm
and
the
talk.
person
It's fucking insane.
to be interviewed.
Like,
yeah.
guys, sit down. I'm going to talk for 2 hours.
Jump in, Shane.
Yeah, can you?
It's tough to jump in. I don't give a fuck
Just
about Kratom, dude.
jump in.
Fuck
Right.
Kratom.
All you got to do is jump in, Shane. Okay? Oh, Shane. Here. Tell me about your morning.
No.
Tell me about your morning, Shane.
I'll tell you about my morning. I had a nice morning.
I got to fucking
I was running late, stopped to get breakfast because I didn't give a fuck about coming to listen to you
throw
talk.
it. I gotta throw it to you guys in order to fucking get the best out of you. So yeah, Mike. I heard you fucking saw the Michael Jackson documentary. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
know,
No,
yeah.
stop.
I thought it was too long. Do you think it was
A
long?
little long, yeah.
A little long for me. They could have just stopped at the kid stuff.
There's like 20 minutes before you're like, are these kids even going to get molested?
I know.
Yeah.
They're just having the time of their lives.
See, there you go.
Yeah. It's fun.
This is
I'd like to
good. This
hear
is
him
fun
talk.
now.
He's hilarious. He's very funny.
We're talking about pain pills today.
Yeah, I just got a book. It's called Dope Sick.
Sometime, yeah. Oh,
yeah. Soda just gave it to me. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, I did an episode on my show about that.
Oh, really?
Where we were. Are you not talking on purpose?
Oh yeah, no. Now it's Shane's show. It's the fucking Shane Gillis.
All right. Oh, sweet.
Power Hour.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you're welcome.
Can I be like your
You're
sidekick?
welcome.
Yes.
Yeah. And Zach.
Yeah, and Zach, yeah.
Zach's
What's your show called
Sweet.
again, Mike? We didn't do plugs yet.
The sit down.
And where's that available for people to listen to?
iTunes and then wherever you get your podcasts.
Wow, dude, this is me cucking you on your show. Wow. The Shane Ass Podcast, dude. Woo. Woo. How's it feel?
Guess I'm getting cucked.
I'm just making eye contact with you while I'm doing it, dude. You got anything to plug, Zach?
Twitter and Instagram, Zach is not funny. Check out my other show here on the network, Zach Amigo's Midnight Spook Show every Friday at midnight.
Lewis, you want to plug anything?
No, I'm good.
You want to plug?
I'm good.
What do you think about...
I talk too much on my own show.
CBD.
Yeah.
I talk too much.
You want to plug CBD?
It's the problem. No, why would I want to plug that fat
Shane,
shit?
Shane, let me see your wallet. Let me see your bullshit ass wallet.
Yeah. Look at this fucking wallet, dude.
Because fuck your wallet. Get a money clip, faggot.
Hey, doggies, don't fucking hate because I am a businessman and I have developed great relationships with some great products.
Hey, are you a 12-year-old boy who doesn't need to provide tax receipts when he does taxes? Then you need a clip in your pocket instead of a wallet.
Do you really hold on to You hold on to receipts?
I work on a TV show. I need to have I need to hold on to receipts to get reimbursed.
I've never held on to a receipt once in my life. I pay for everything.
Yeah, that
on the
money
card.
clip fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah, fuck that money clip.
It's not a money clip. It's actually a
fucking bullshit.
It's a fucking awesome wallet. You can talk all the shit you want. This is a great wallet.
No, it's
Mike.
not.
It's not, dude. I would lose that in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That slides right out of your pocket on the subway, dude. Fuck that product. Give me your next product. It's more trash, dude.
Yeah, what garbage do you want to promote?
What other products do we have?
Hey, do you need to hide your VPN address
shit.
because you've been downloading kitty porn?
Oh, crap.
For
you
only
don't need-
$4 a month.
Hey, why don't you gamble your kid's college fund away on BetDSI? The money you got from your
Yeah,
inheritance
Blue Chew
for your
makes you
dead
nauseous.
father.
What
Bet on,
else?
bet on the fucking
You like when
Eagles.
Israeli men scream workouts
Hey, does your
at you in
fucking
your
dick
hotel
not
room?
work?
Hold on. Don't lie. Blue Chew doesn't make you nauseous.
Well, the problem is Blue Chew's great. I love Blue Chew.
Blue
That's
Chew.
the one product
See,
you have.
Shane
I stand
can't even
behind.
fucking lie.
I can't lie. Blue Chew's great.
He loves Blue Chew.
But I do take it when I'm fucked up, and then I feel sick.
Yeah, you shouldn't take it
That's
when you're
why.
fucked
That's
up.
why. Well, that's the only time I need it. Other than that, dude, I'm fucking rock hard.
Yeah? Every time? No.
Just about, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Every once in a while we have
Yeah,
to
let's think. What other crap does Lewis sell?
What else do I got?
I don't know. He's dabbling in the fucking kratom game right now. He's sticking his toes in
I
that.
don't know.
Little toesies.
Good.
Little
Good,
Lily.
Shane.
What else do you have? What other products?
I'm just waiting for, you just lead this show, Shano. It's the Shane Gillis Power Hour.
I can just sit here too, dude. That'd be a good episode for you.
Let's go.
Give these people a fucking respite from your
Let's
fucking dog shit.
Let's see how long we can be silent for.
I'll fucking leave. You leave, dude.
I'm not leaving my own show.
How about this? Let's think of some new products for Lewis to sell on the show.
Yeah.
How about an app that connects you to people who will work for $10 a day? It's like TaskRabbit, but for fucking slaves.
For immigrants?
Yeah.
We actually have a lot of great products, you pieces of shit. Just because you fuckers don't have the fucking audience to have sponsors, go fuck yourselves. Every one of you
it's just
would.
an app where you can scroll through like sexual assault lawyers. And you just name your price. Someone representing
The app of finding $10 employees is fucking hilarious.
What do you actually have to plug, Shane? Is there anything to plug?
Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Go check it out, guys. They're great. Way better than this show. Matt McCusker is way more manly than me, way better looking, and can beat me up.
Damn,
as
dude.
well.
I feel like the rattlesnake's been fucking tamed right now, dude.
I'm done.
I feel bad.
Down. It's
I'm
over.
sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry.
No, because the thing is, we have to help. We have to. Sometimes you got to take one for the team, and if Lewis makes money, we end up making money eventually. It's going to trickle down to us.
Yeah.
At some point. So,
I'm in the process of giving you
get that
while
money
you
clip.
take away
Everybody
from
buy
me.
it. I was just joking when I said it's a piece of shit.
Yeah, the wallet's cool.
The wallet's cool.
Mike, what do you got to plug, my friend?
My podcast, The Sit Down. Check it out wherever you get your podcast.
Hell yeah, that's funny. That's a funny podcast. I like that.
Hey, thanks.
Zach Amico.
I like your show a lot too.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, big fan.
Show every Friday midnight.
Spook Show is awesome.
Check out the Spook Show. Check out my other podcast, Legion of Skanks, and the Believe You Me podcast, both here on the Gas Digital Network. Some live shows coming up, guys. March 20th through 23rd, I will be in Jersey, Uncle Vinny's, down the shore, Point Pleasant, New Jersey, with Justin Silver. Check that out. This Sunday night, I'm going to be in Toronto. If you guys are listening to this, no, this will be out on Saturday on iTunes, right? Yeah, this Sunday night, March 10th, Toronto with Michael Bisping. Grab your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. And once again, grab your Skankfest NYC tickets, SkankfestNYC.com, June 21st through 23rd. It is going to be an amazing weekend. So grab your tickets now. And last but not least, guys, merchpump.com/RAP. Got all the brand new t-shirts, mugs, and hoodies are $10 off right now. So grab all of your Real Ass Podcast merchandise. Yeah, that's that. That's all I got to plug.
March 14th, live Matt and Shane Secret Podcast at Helium Comedy Club.
Nice.
Woo.
Yeah, Shannon, I'm going to need you to bleep that out. Just the date. Just the fucking date. Can I see this Game of Thrones trailer? I haven't seen it yet. I'm very excited.
Oh, we're not done?
No.
Oh, fuck.
No. Shane, go. Go. I don't. What do you think is going on here, Shane?
I just want to
What
say
do you
I
think is
paid
actually going on?
$11 to park my car over here.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
I paid $11 to park my car.
Do you want me to pay you
No,
back
I'm
$11?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No, but I'm.
Is that what would you like? Would you like $11? Is that what's going on, Recine?
No, it's no.
Yeah, guys. Game of Thrones trailer is officially out. When does Game of Thrones come back? April 20th.
That's Hitler's birthday.
And
Did
Columbine.
you know that? And Columbine.
And
yeah.
Dave Smith's birthday.
Well, it's more because they planned it to be on Hitler's birthday.
Did they plan it though on Hitler's birthday? Is that why? Was that
Yeah.
any part of it?
I think so.
Game of
They were
Thrones?
big fans.
Yeah, all the whites are taking over.
Yeah. What do you think is going on here, Shane? Or just, play what we just played a second ago. Yeah, play the Game of Thrones trailer. I want to see it. I'm excited about it. Are people upset or are they happy about the trailer?
How many? This is the 6th season?
8. 7th?
Oh, it might be 7, yeah. 7 or 8. And it's the last one.
I know Death. He's got many faces.
Have you seen this show?
Yeah, I love this show. Show's the shit.
I look forward to seeing this one.
Everything you did brought you where you are now. Where you belong. Oh.
Hilarious.
doesn't tire, doesn't stop, doesn't feel.
It's a shitty trailer.
I promise to fight for the living. 9 cents, you keep that promise.
I can't judge because I don't know who anybody is, but I feel like very.
You never watched it?
I watched the first season, and that's it.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's shitty? I thought that was all right.
I don't feel like anything happened.
Wait.
Is that a robot?
I mean, what the fuck was that? Wow,
Yeah, what
very
was that?
spooky at the end.
Was that a walker? A night walker, or whatever they call them?
It was the Night King steed.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, the war is coming. It's going to be a war between the living and the dead. Yeah, it was just kind of a shitty trailer. It didn't get me going.
Really?
You know, like I feel like there was no reveal. There was nothing in
Wasn't
in the
stimulating.
Yeah, we knew what happened, Harrington. You got something to say? Is there something that I'm missing here?
Yeah, I mean, Arya, pretty much the most badass assassin on the planet, running for her life with a bloody head. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, I mean, once again, I just feel like
A
when
trailer
there's
should like get your imagination going.
yes,
right.
A trailer should inspire something where I'm like, holy fucking
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
what is going on right now?
Right.
There was just a bunch of clips that could have been almost from any season.
Right.
It wasn't the best trailer. I'm not. I mean, I'm very excited about it, but they're not really ending the show though. They're doing a prequel. They're gonna do another whole other series with the characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like so it's like it doesn't actually matter. Also, every season is so different from the last, and so many people die that it's like it's just not really. It's not ending. I read a thing today about how they have a new head at HBO, and yeah, like this is going to be, I guess, this big uphill battle. I guess isn't sure about the Game of Thrones prequel.
If you're the head of HBO, do you have to watch every show that's on the air?
No,
probably not. Right?
No, you gotta fucking watch every show that's on the air. There's no time in the day.
time.
Do you think that the head of HBO has fucking 80 hours a week to just watch programming? Impossible.
Ralph watches every Gas Digital show.
Yeah.
He has to.
That's all Ralph does.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I guess they're ending Game of Thrones and they're ending Veep. So they don't have any big show right now. So like that's what they're speculating. What's going to be the next new?
Do you like Veep?
No, I watched like an episode or two. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
I can't see you
the
enjoying
ladies,
that.
the vice president.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not yeah, TV just in general. I have to kind of really get into it. And there hasn't been a new TV show that's gotten me. And I thought it was going to be
Succession, because I was watching that.
No,
It's
the one
really
on
long.
Netflix, the horror one.
Hill House.
Oh, that was fucking garbage.
No, they did the second season. The fucking big one that everyone loves, Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was going to be that, and I loved the first season, but I got 2 episodes into the second season, and it just lost me. Same thing, Walking Dead. I get 2-3 seasons in, I'm fucking done. There hasn't been anything that's captivated me where I'm like, I cannot wait for the next season.
I like Narcos.
Since Game of Thrones, too much reading.
Narcos was good. Oh yeah. Damn, and you even are Puerto Rican in that.
Yeah,
was tough.
when I don't like lying. When I watch TV, typically I'm lying down in bed. I watch it at night before I go to bed, and I like to sort of fade in and fade out. And there's none of that. You have to really be hanging on the words to watch a show like that. So, yeah, no. The last show that did that for me was Game of Thrones, and then I guess Breaking Bad before that. But there hasn't been anything else that's been like I have to fucking see it. That's it.
Breaking Bad was like that though. It was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
You could knock those out quickly too.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks guys. Appreciate the joining of the conversation.
And remember that app is slavefinder.com.
Slavefinder.com. $10. I'm literally, so you know, Shane, I'm
You guys
trying
should put out feelers at Hot Topics
to talk
just
less,
hire new
but
poach people from Hot
still
Topic.
lead the conversation. I'm just trying.
Is that in your head right now?
I'm going, yeah.
Dude, I got fucking free real estate up there in that old bald Puerto Rican dome, dude.
But I'm trying to make it a better experience for you. I want it to be good for you. I want you to enjoy coming on the show.
I enjoy coming here a lot.
It doesn't seem like it.
There's a poster of Hot Topic. It's Lewis, and they're like, "This man's not allowed in. He poaches our employees."
He's like an Uncle Sam, dude.
Yeah.
They have an Uncle Sam fucking "We Want You" gas digital poster. We want you, doggy.
What really hurts is that Lewis was a Hot Topic manager.
I was. Wasn't a manager. Are you crazy?
Oh, you didn't make it that far up there?
I quit that shit. I talk about it in my act. I literally quit after 2 days.
Hot Topic?
Yeah.
I bet that happens fucking all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I want to sell nose rings.
one of the worst
I gotta
jobs.
fucking work a cashier? Fuck this.
No, I'll tell you the problem with it is it's folding clothes. It's a big part of the job.
Yeah,
When you
that's
work
really
retail
funny. Yeah.
in a store like that, it's not only you have to fold clothes, you have to fold clothes perfectly. Like you have to, they have to line up, and it's the most tedious, horseshit, crazy fucking thing. And I remember I hated it. I was just the worst. I don't know. It didn't last very long.
Plus, jocks come and shit in the dressing room from like other stores.
The Hollister guys.
Yeah, they just come and take a shit in the dressing room and leave.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was maybe my least favorite job. Blockbuster Video was a pretty bad job too. That was
that seems like it would be cool.
Cool. Yeah.
No. Also, another bad thing. The whole fucking thing.
Folding videotapes all day.
No, restocking videotapes on the walls. It's a goddamn nightmare. It was just your whole job. It's just restocking the fucking videotapes. And those people should make $15 an hour. They said.
You worked at Hot Topic?
I worked at Hot Topic. I worked almost every day since I was 11 years old. I've always had a job. I've never not, been working.
No, but I said Hot Topic.
Yeah, Hot Topic too. Yeah.
That's cool.
ShopRite. I worked at KFC, Taco Bell.
Was that fun? Was Taco Bell fun?
Taco Bell was awful. I quit that job. Literally, my black manager was I know.
He had the worst shift.
She was so lazy. Yeah, she didn't give a fuck. And I remember I was on the drive-thru, and there was probably 20 cars just piled up. And it was me and one other dude, and we didn't know what we were doing. I called my friends in. I was like, guys, I need you to help me tacos. They had, they're literally just people in jeans and fucking chain wallets that were helping me on the drive-thru. And then eventually, it just got so overbearing that I was like, fuck it, I quit. And I literally just left the restaurant.
If those people were paid a little better, then your business functions better.
No, it wasn't about being paid better. It had nothing to do with being paid better.
But when you feel compensated, you do a better job. And then the business makes more money.
Yeah, but I got to be honest with you. The Taco Bell employees don't deserve to make more money.
Why not?
Because it's a shit, mindless job. What they should do is...
they're creating profit.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
They should work on getting a better job. Not getting more money for a horseshit job.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, where's this magical solution? Where's this money coming from? Where's the magical solution that there's just money, extra money?
Yeah, but how many times you go to Taco Bell and you go, the fucking line's too long, and you leave because people are lazy, and then they lose.
Doubling the amount of money that Taco Bell
if
employees.
I worked up the courage to go into a Taco Bell, dude, you better believe I'm staying.
Yeah, I'm staying. Nobody's leaving because the line's
I'm sad
too long.
enough to be in there,
and the line's not too long because they're not paying employees enough. It's a shit job, and the people that are going to do that job have no self-confidence. They have, or I shouldn't say that, they're kids or people who have failed in life.
Dude.
What do you want me to say? If you're listening to the show right now,
for special needs people,
if you are watching this show right now and you work at Taco Bell,
or a little bit of both, like some of our friends,
I'm not telling you anything crazy right now. You know you fucked up. You're an adult. You're an adult right now. You have responsibilities. You have rent to pay. You're on your own, and you're working at Taco Bell. You fucked up somewhere. You turned left where you should have turned right at one point in life.
How dare you?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but if you pay for better labor, you get better labor, right? Don't you think? If people don't feel like they're being fucked over, they work harder for you, and they create more profit.
If that person, that job should only exist for a 16-year-old kid to learn responsibility.
I told you he was paying this kid like $5 an hour.
No, it's not hourly. He gets paid. He's a legitimate intern. He's also he's in college. He legitimately gets intern credit. Yeah. He's legitimately learning a skill set that he'll be able to use for the rest of his life. It's 100% legitimately an internship. Alex was an intern here for 4 or 5 months, and she's now a full-time producer at the network. Yeah, no, it's not bullshit. We're not ripping him off. He's getting the experience, and he's also an adult who gets to come in and say, "Hey, I want to work for this amount of money. This is what it's worth it to me." If somebody comes in and they're complaining about the amount of money that they're making at their shitty Taco Bell job, they need to look in the mirror and they need to make a better decision with their life because they're not It's the wrong attitude. It's literally the wrong attitude to go, come on, I deserve to make more money for this shit job. It's just the absolute wrong attitude. I have a child. I would never tell my kid.
The franchise owner gets to make money. I mean, like,
the franchise owner is killing it. He didn't end up working a fucking cash register at 25 or 30.
Mike, are you a fucking socialist, dude?
He is. He really is a fucking...
Oh, really?
He's a fucking...
Are you a commie, dude?
Yeah, he's a little faggot.
What?
Which I don't mind it. I love you. I don't give a shit about. But when it's such a crazy thing to go like, oh, but the corporate, the franchise owner, that franchise owner, by the way, might just be a guy like me or you. To own a franchise, it doesn't mean you're a fucking billionaire. It means that maybe I spent my entire life savings in order to open up one franchise.
And then he should make the taco. Why doesn't he make the tacos?
Because he's hiring people to do it. This is crazy. You know it's crazy what you're saying right now. No, thank you right now. That's usually reserved for Mike Cannon and his notorious faggy comments. But you really believe that?
Face me, dude.
Yeah.
Are you a commie?
What?
Are you a fucking commie?
Maybe a little, yeah.
Yes.
Knock it off with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a pinko.
Stop being commie, dude.
Commie's fucking gay. I'm not. Who pays for that?
Yeah.
It's not the
people
franchise
making
owner. We pay for it. The tacos are now 20 cents more than they would be. That's it. We're paying for it. So it's crazy to me that I have to pay more money for this person.
I don't mind paying a little more at Taco Bell if I know the employees.
I do though.
Are making more.
But I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Although he hates fucking service industry people.
Well, it's not that I hate. No.
Yeah, you have like a contempt.
Dude, do you remember?
You think you're better? You need someone to look down on.
No, that's not true.
Do you remember
I
him
worked
at Fogo de Chao?
Yeah.
When we holy shit,
treated people like shit.
That was unreal.
That's all right.
That's not true.
That must have grinded your commie gears, dude. You must have been praying for the proles to rise up.
Doggy, I worked in fast food, and I know the experience. It was a very valuable experience, okay? But that's what it was. It was learning responsibility, learning to show up on time, learning to pay taxes. It is practice for the real world, and if you're in the real world...
Did you just have the balls to say learning to show up on time to things?
Yeah.
You're late to everything ever.
That's not true.
Whoa,
I'm not late.
dude.
Zach's
gonna fuck you up.
You leave your friends all the time to wait for you.
Zach, I'm not late to anything that I need to be on time for. I promise you. Hold on. I promise
you just don't value other people's time.
No, I don't give a fuck that much about being a little bit late to a fucking ballpark or being a little bit late to go fucking pick up something. That's not in my head.
His name is James.
I don't really get, like, what is your point? Is your point that I'm
constantly late?
Am I late to anything that I need to be on time for? Am I late for spots? Am I late for important meetings? Am I late for fucking flights? Am I late for... No,
yes. I'm not. I've seen you be late to spots. I've seen you be late to things.
You've never seen me be late to a single spot in my life because I've never been late to a spot. So you're lying. You're just lying to make a point. I don't get the point.
I saw you cancel a spot at the Comedy Store because you were late getting off the plane.
Oh,
hold on, Zach. Are you just trying to be right, or are you trying to actually have a conversation?
I'm trying to have a conversation that you're late all the time and don't respect anyone else's time.
My flight landed late, so I had to cancel a spot.
Maybe you should go work at Taco Bell to learn how to
figure this out.
Yeah. I don't really get it.
Get your time management skills down. Go work at Taco Bell.
Hey, listen, fuck poor. Sorry, we got here, but fuck poor people. They're not. Most of them are illiterate, and if you do that job, you should be poor. You don't deserve a living wage.
It's not about a living wage.
Who says anyone deserves a living wage?
It's not about a living wage.
To fucking make Crunchwrap Supremes. Go fuck your mother. Scum.
You need to get we need to have a society where people are striving to be better, not striving to get paid for the minimal effort. Mm-hmm. And get paid more for the minimal effort. If
you literally were just bragging at the beginning of this episode about how you've only put in the minimum effort.
If you can figure that out, then do it. Put in the minimal effort and get paid as much money as possible. I am not working at Taco Bell right now.
You're working at Taco Bell.
If I was saying this and I was working at Taco Bell, then you'd be like, dude, I mean, you really need to look in the mirror right now. I'm doing pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm doing pretty well.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
So
open up a business.
You don't have to tell me how
store.
good you're doing.
You know how good I'm
Start
doing.
a Patreon.
You don't have to tell me.
Why don't Taco Bell employees should have Patreons? Every single one of them.
I think that
just give them some extra money. Problem solved, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, I mean, so what's the solution though? You say give
all I'm saying is if you pay for better labor, your business is better. You make.
You know, it's not going to be the young minority that gets the job, right? So when they increase the wage and they're looking for a higher
young
quality,
minorities deserve less money.
When they're hiring a higher quality employee, it's not going to the person that is doing the shitty job because they're not making a living wage. that person is not making a living wage because they do a shitty job. So you're putting in it out of order, okay? The reason that person is in the position where they're making minimum wage is because they're lazy. Typically, not every time, but typically, if you're making minimum wage as an adult, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Maybe lazy is not the word because you could be dumb or fucking mentally handicapped or have one leg.
I've been trying to support you this whole time. That's a rough take.
That's not a rough take. If you are making minimum wage as an adult, you fucked up. What this is? This is a fucking. I don't know. If my son at 30 years old was making minimum wage, I'd go, where did I fuck up?
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe somebody's parents fucked up incredibly.
Maybe
you got fingered a bunch when you were a kid.
Possibly.
Now you're fucking retarded. Now you're making
get
crunch
retarded
wraps.
from being fingered.
You can get dude. I've fingered 6 chicks retarded.
The rest started that way, but
yeah, dude,
the 6 you made
19.
them.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it sounds very harsh. I just look at it. It's a very.
But why are you sticking up for some franchise owner when the people who are working and creating profit?
Because they're not creating the profit. The franchise owner's creating profit. In what world do you think that In what world do you think that a person putting together crunch wraps is creating the profit there?
They're doing the work.
Anybody can do that work.
Okay.
Anybody. The reason fast food
they should
exists.
make slave wages?
Listen to me. The reason they're not slave wages. They're not slave wages. They're an adult making a decision
They're
to come in.
slave wage supremes.
The person. The way that fast food works in general, if you look at sort of the McDonald's way of doing things, is they created an assembly line so they can literally put any person in there. A monkey can come in and put the cheese on the bun.
Right.
That's it. Okay. And the reason it's designed that way is because you can do really cheap labor and get it done in a very inexpensive way, and you can keep the cost of a burger down to 80 cents versus having to cost.
So you're saying
$8.
that's like an entry-level job that people...
That should be an entry-level job. And if you are making that your career, you fucked up in your life somewhere, and you should be listening to this and not being offended. You should be going, you know what? He's right. I need to go do something better with my life. I need to get into a night class. I need to fucking figure out some sort of skill, some sort of trade.
With what wage? How are they going to get into a night class?
Where there's a will, there's a way. It's not about
you're
like,
more
hold on,
trying for
Taco
the
Bell, pay them more money so they can go to get into night school and they can go and change their lives. And that's a crazy thing. Okay?
I know. I'm just asking.
It's not.
But why are we funneling wealth to the top? We should be.
It's not funneling wealth to the top. It's people creating.
Empowering people at the bottom. And they buy.
We shouldn't be empowering people at the bottom. People at the bottom are at the bottom for a reason. What are you talking about?
I
don't want to empower the people.
Bottom.
I don't want to empower the people that don't know what they're doing.
Thank you, Zach.
I want to empower the people that might be able to create a little bit of create jobs that might be able to. The guy who owns a franchise is creating wealth because he's creating jobs. He's giving people an opportunity to make money. He's fulfilling a need for people. People are spending their money. It stimulates the economy. The idea that some fucking 17-year-old kid, by putting a burger on a bun, he's creating the profit, that's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. It's a crazy way to look at the world.
But you need labor to make a business run.
I know.
I mean, I'm not going to change your mind, but...
I don't really saying, you need labor to make a business run. I know, but
what's a fair wage? What are we talking about here?
Just something where if you work 40 hours a week, you should be able to pay your bills and not be on welfare. Like, a lot of Walmart employees.
That seems agreeable.
Yeah, if you work 40 hours
you're talking
a
about
week.
someone who's working 40 hours a week. They're showing up, they're working 8 hours a day for you to make you money. I don't think that person should be exploited.
It's not being exploited. The person's not being exploited if they've accepted the job.
They should be able to pay their bills.
They should get a new job.
You shouldn't work 40 hours a week and not be able to pay your bills. Not have a basic.
Yeah, I would tell
minimum.
that person to get a new job. Like, hey, dude, you know what? You should probably figure
So whoever
out better.
works for a fast food company, they just should be poor and be on welfare, and they don't deserve to have a living wage.
No, they deserve to get a better job. They should do better. They should do better.
What's better though? What's like a better job?
I mean, I can name almost anything, and it's probably better than working in fast food. Yeah. Almost anything.
Yeah.
I mean, this is. I mean, maybe we're just like I'm looking at this like
if I've got a wallet chain, I'm a Puerto Rican kid. I've got a fucking neck tattoo. I'm working at Taco Bell. What's a better job? I don't have an education.
You shouldn't have gotten that neck tattoo. It becomes a problem now. You've put yourself.
I'm Puerto
in
Rican, dude. I was born with
it. You shouldn't have put yourself into the situation.
He's Puerto Rican birthmark, dude.
And I got to be honest with you, I know plenty of people with neck tattoos that are millionaires.
Yeah, fucking cage fighters and fucking.
Yeah, but what do you want me to say? There's a path. There's a path to anything.
No, but how do you get a better job? From there,
go do an interview.
$2 million.
I have a tattoo on my finger. I got a tattoo on my middle
Bell.
finger. I got tattoos.
Yeah,
all
and
over.
you worked at Taco Bell and Hot Topic
when I was 16 years old. And now I run multiple businesses. And I have
now,
tattoos.
dude, now you're an entrepreneur, dude.
But I was an entrepreneur when I was 21
you're
years
an
old.
incredible entrepreneur.
In fact, I was an entrepreneur when I was 10 years old because I was fucking out there having lemonade stands and running businesses for shoveling people's driveways. And that's just, and by the way, I know that I'm lucky to be able to see the world.
Not
that
everybody
way.
has your
You're right.
strength.
Not
dude.
everybody has it. But
not everyone's a genius. And
listen to me. If we are going to be giving advice based off of philosophy, the philosophy of work harder and you're going to get a better job and you're going to do better is a better philosophy than like, hey man, you just got to give this guy more money. It is crazy. Where does the money come from?
Don't talk to me. I am a fucking capitalist, dude. You talk
where
to this
where does the money
pinko.
come from? Where it's not, these people aren't lining the pocket. So, all right, for example, I'll give you me and Ralph. We run this business and we have an insane amount of overhead. We invest more into the business than we make. Everything that we make in this business goes back not only to the employees and the talent that's on the network, but various things, everything from rent, overhead, whatever it is. So what you're saying is there are a couple people on staff that, they don't make a lot of money and they work a lot of hours. Now, just because they come in and do this, me and Ralph should go completely deep into the hole to pay them what you would consider a living wage for coming in, even though they're completely okay with the amount of money they're making and they're getting the other experience.
I mean, if they're okay with what they're making, I think
nobody's okay with what they're making at the end of the day. That's the truth. Nobody's okay with what they're making.
Yeah.
But it's like you're talking about the difference. For me, if you said we had to double the amount of money we were paying everybody else, let me say this.
Yeah.
If we had to double the amount of money we were paying everybody on staff right now, we would close the business.
Yeah.
That's it. So you're saying there's more value. So this guy, now also the guy you're talking about that needs a better wage, loses his job. And everybody else loses their job.
Mm-hmm.
There's no money being made here. There's no stimulating the economy. We lose all of that.
That's an excuse for.
It's not an excuse. I'm telling you, I look at the numbers. I have this business. There's no doubt about it. If we had to double the amount of money that we paid our employees, we'd have to close the doors. No questions asked. No doubt about it. It wouldn't be a sustainable business.
Yeah.
Now, we have a very sustainable business. We have a profitable business.
Right.
In order to keep on growing the business, we have to continuously reinvest into the business. And obviously having high quality employees is an important part of that. And it's a balance. It's about paying the employees enough so they feel as if they're compensated and they're motivated.
Right.
But it's not about coming in and saying, oh, this guy has to pay this amount of money. Because if they did that, I mean, luckily, look, the employees here, I think they're pretty happy with it. But if you asked every single one of them, they're going to go, yeah, we want to make more money, of course. But the reason they're working here is because I think they recognize the opportunity that if they stay committed with this and they put in their time here, they're going to make a lot more money. Everybody on staff that was hired, they make substantially more money than they made in the beginning.
Yeah.
Everybody. So I'm looking at it from the perspective of a small business owner.
Right. But if you have a business that's like customer service, don't you want well-compensated employees because then they take care of your customers?
That's good business. That's a smarter way of doing it.
Yeah.
But the reality is you're not going to turn Taco Bell into that. What you do is when you raise the minimum wage, it's still the minimum wage. You're still getting, it's the bare minimum. These people are, it's the same mindset. And what you're doing is the rent is just going to go up. The cost of living is going to go up. The cost of the burger for that guy
but they have more money.
who's working there. I know, but it doesn't matter. It all evens out. It's
it doesn't even out, though.
It does.
When people have more money,
you guys make this YouTube video, Louis J. Gomez destroys communist.
Destroys communism.
Destroys Antifa communist guest.
All right, we're gonna wrap this one. I don't mean to get I just get kind of passionate about this because I feel like it's a very hippy dippy way of looking at the world to go oh well, everyone deserves to make a living wage. It's also such a
call him a hippy dippy.
It's a strange
I just think
phrase.
it's a good investment in your business. Is all I'm saying.
I agree. I go to Equinox because
I left a job. Me and good employees have left a job because we weren't given raises, we weren't paid enough, and we all left, and now they're left with shittier employees. So.
Yeah, and that's a decision they have to make, but it shouldn't be the government coming in and saying that they have to pay you a certain amount of money in order to do that. I feel like that's counterintuitive to good business. If you're talking about the philosophy of giving the absolute...
But you just said you were working at Taco Bell, there were 20 cars lined up. So if you've
employees... It had nothing to do with how much money I made.
If you have employees that are fuck this, there's, who cares, we're making shit money. But then if people are making a little bit more, then they care a little bit more.
The amount of money that you would have to make in order to care about that, it wouldn't be...
would be sustainable?
It's not sustainable for the business. You're not going to have
right,
dollar
tacos.
Look
at those numbers then.
You're not going to have dollar tacos. What you're talking about is getting people to care passionately and giving them
$1.25. Like 50 to 60... 70,000 to care about that line of cars.
And how are to care about people getting their tacos on time. 75,000, 70,000. Yeah, to care. How is it possible? It's just it's a crazy.
I don't know. People leave that out of the equation. It seems like
what
the way the employees feel when they come into work and. You know, I think it's important.
I've been an employee before. I've come into work. Where is this thing that like I'm not a corporation. I'm not a CEO and I'm not a millionaire.
Right.
I've spent much more of my life on that side of it than on the side where I actually legitimately own a profitable business. I have to look at myself. You know, people should be motivated to grow. I feel like you're sending a message that like, hey guys, you know, working at, you know, flipping burgers, you know, that should never be what you raise your family off of. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. You should never raise, if Zach came to me right now and said, dude, shit's really getting hard here. I got to raise my family. What should I do? We would never go to flipping burgers. That would never be the conversation we had. Right. And you would never tell your brother to do that or your cousin or your best friend. So why are we pretending that this is like,
hey, Shannon, could you get the Infinite CBD guy to call back in and explain economics for 40 minutes?
Yeah.
Zach's dropping bombs on you today. Dude. Everyone's coming at you.
This is the last show. It's all good. This is literally
Zach, you're a socialist too as well, aren't you?
Definitely, yeah.
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 All right, well,
I grew up living off. My mom made minimum wage. My mom was a bartender hostess.
I lived off of welfare. I watched.
Yeah, no. At least my mom showed up to work.
I watched my mom lie in a bed and take advantage of the government and take advantage of the system. And way more people are doing that than you think. And that's what having the attitude of just just rewarding people for doing the minimum. That's what you get. You get people that will take advantage of the system. And I think that's a major problem. I think we should be teaching people from a very, very young age that they can do whatever they want to do and that there's a path to success that's not, we spend so much time, pounding facts into people's heads.
Yeah.
I think it's about schooling. It's about everything. We spend so much time, dumb, stupid social studies facts and shit that we'll never use instead of teaching people how to
run a business.
Not just run a business, but practically use the knowledge that they have to actually, live in practical life. It's a weird thing. And you're right. It is a little hypocritical because I was talking earlier about living my life to the bare minimum, but maximizing that. I'm half kidding, but I'm not half. I mean, if you can do that and you can succeed, that's a game in itself, I don't want to rant anymore because I can literally just yap about this stuff forever.
No, dude, this is sick. Watching you take on two communists. Dude, I didn't even know there was a secret
one
communist until I noticed he was getting heated. I knew
they don't have any real opinions on these things.
Look at these
they just say.
I sell sauce out of my trunk of my car.
Yeah, I feel like with the people that have that attitude,
I'm a capitalist too.
They haven't thought about it beyond just the niceties of everyone deserves to make a little bit more money. That's as far as they go.
Look him in the eyes.
But like when I worked at Got Junk, right? What was the job besides people going to pick up the fucking garbage?
Mm-hmm.
Like what was it? Okay, like a couple guys did stuff in the office, but most like the face of your business and the.
How did people find out about it? Was it because they saw you guys walking in and taking junk? Or was it because there was a major marketing push and there was a lot of money spent on advertising? There was probably a lot of thought and energy put into getting a customer. Customer acquisition is probably the absolute hardest thing about business. That side of it is the magic, the secret sauce, right? The secret sauce in business is customer acquisition. How do you get people to want to buy your product and get people in front of it? It's not about the guys who you hire to pull the shit out of the building. I'm telling you,
it's not.
What if you see them smiling?
Anybody here
and then you're going to want to hire them.
Anybody here can do that job. And when you're talking about jobs like that, dude, it's the demand is not very high for a guy that's willing to go and move junk. It is what it is.
It's customer service though.
Not really. To a certain degree, the guy answering
somebody
the phone,
comes into your house and they're like a scumbag. You're not going to want to use that.
It's not customer
again.
service. So we have an electrician working right now in the studio. The customer service side of it is when I call the electrician and the person on the phone goes, "Oh, cool, let me book you this thing and we'll do." He's executing.
You don't want
the task.
some dirtbag in your house,
right? But you don't necessarily. You're not getting a dirtbag by paying somebody. Paying somebody well necessarily.
Where's the dirtbag going to work, dude?
That's a good point. I guess he should be incinerated. He should be thrown in a jail.
Yeah, that's usually where your fucking ideology leads to.
Fuck, I guess he should be genocided.
That's usually where your disgusting WAP ideology leads to, dude.
It's the idea of people not being paid, enough money for whatever.
Where's the dirtbag going to work?
It's a contract, and you come into it and you say, "This is worth it to me." I've gotten bum deals.
Sure.
you know, and you honor it, and it's sort of a, I don't know. And I don't have the solution either. I don't know that much about fucking economics and what's going on. I'm just saying I'm looking at it from much more of a practical way. I mean, I run a business and I look at my own, you know, personal life and the way that it sort of affects me. And I also look at the way that I'm raising my son and about who I want him to be and how I want him to look at the world. And, you know, the conversation I have with my son is you can literally do whatever you want to do with your life. Anything you want to do with your life. The sky's the limit. And that should sort of be put into people's head and figuring out that there are multiple routes to that goal and multiple paths to that goal, and it's attainable. If you get that in people's head when they're young and they're impressionable and they're at a time when they're in their formative years, you're going to change the dynamic of the way people do things and the way that people create.
Yeah, you create.
But we don't do that. Way too many people feel as if they have to go to high school, have to go to college, have to graduate college, have to get a certain job, have to get a 401k. And it's this structure that it really, really limits people. And it sort of puts people into this thing where it's like, well, I mean, I make minimum wage. We need to raise the minimum wage because this is all I'll ever have. It's such a dangerous, destructive mentality.
Be a fucking innovator.
You don't have to be an innovator. You can just have a little bit of motivation, a little bit of self.
To do something on your own.
I mean, there's a billion books about self.
My meter's expired.
IQ doesn't mean shit. All right, I'll see you later.
All right.
IQ doesn't mean shit. They've actually done studies on that specifically about your actual IQ, and then I forget what they call it, but they call it like
all right, I mean, you know what I mean. What if you're a fucking idiot? What if you're a moron? Yeah, you're the man.
See you later, buddy. If you're actually slow and you're actually mentally handicapped.
No, but like you're a fucking idiot. How are you supposed to like innovate and get out of this shit? Look,
I mean, the reality is I do believe that there's a way. There's a way.
True. I don't even give a fuck, so I don't know why I asked that.
We really are arguing a point that nobody really gives a fuck about.
Yeah. Well, these two did. These two are...
Zach doesn't really give a fuck. Zach just says he's a socialist. He's not really a socialist.
You're an anarchist socialist, dude. An acro.
Look, this is by the way, that's also symbolic of the whole fucking socialist argument. Like, meh. That's as far as it goes. Nobody really gives a fuck.
I don't represent that at all. Louis is just talking out of his ass.
You just said you're a socialist.
No. I said, That was my response.
Didn't you ask me if he was a socialist 7 minutes ago and he said yes?
I'm a neutral capitalist. I'm just trying to bump ratings right now, get you two to fight.
I'm done. Guys, I don't know what happened today's show. Just wasn't a good one.
What are you talking about?
It was weird. It was a weird one. I got to rethink everything now, guys. Look, we'll be back on...
It was a great show.
It's been a terrible show.
I mean, I deep-dicked it.
It's been
a terrible show.
show.
Came in here and deep-dicked it pretty good.
I'm not happy with anybody. I don't like the...
Me and McCusker deep-dicked this
attitudes of my guests. I don't like the attitude of my co-host. I feel like everyone's fucking bullying me for no reason when I'm just right about everything. What are you going to do?
I support you.
We'll be back one day, guys. We'll see. We'll see if the show's over or not. I'm sick of it. Goodbye.
That's all, folks.